Good evening. My name is Sarah Volden, and the best leader that I have known in my life is Elise Smith. I worked with her at my former employer for several years. We were part of a small division within a larger division. We worked on single premium life insurance applications and annuities. And she was brought in from another company to help grow and expand our group. I started to follow, well, initially I followed her because she was just my boss. But then after she came in and I got to know her, I realized that she had a lot to teach me. The most important thing, what made her such a good leader, was the fact that one, she was open and honest. She was friendly and outgoing. She had an open door policy. You could go in and ask her a question about whatever you had. If you had a question on how to handle a death claim, or if you had a question on how to handle a client or a customer who was upset, she would be willing to sit down and walk through the scenario. She did an excellent job of setting expectations for her employees as far as what she expected from us day to day. And if we did have challenges that we brought to her, she would make sure to ask a lot of questions so that she knew the full story and not just the little snippet of, oh, this customer's upset because she didn't pay her premium and now we canceled her policy, or a death claim related question. So the thing that she taught me many things. She kind of took me under her wing, and she was definitely my mentor. I originally reported to her as an entry-level position, and I was able to be promoted multiple times under her into a managerial role at the end. And what helped me get there was the fact that she was a good listener. She encouraged me to try new things, to challenge myself, to stand my ground and discuss issues openly with her and other members of management, and ask for their feedback and then proceed with the best solution, whether it was mine or theirs. She had skip levels with us all to touch base on a regular basis, and she discussed with us what our future was, what were we looking for in our career. And so once I told her I wanted to become part of management or leadership in our organization, she really made sure we worked on goals together, and she gave me goals to build my leadership skills. Her written and verbal communication was excellent, and she always had a positive attitude. Not always, but she promoted having a positive team environment. So if there were issues, or if we were really busy and kind of just needed a break, she would take that opportunity and do a team building activity with us, or we would have monthly celebrations for birthdays or go out for dinner and drinks after work just to celebrate our successes, to encourage us to continue to work hard. When we did meet challenges or we did fail, she would sit down and talk with us about the situation, and we would discuss together how things could have been done differently, so that in the next time we had that situation happen, we were successful instead of failing at it. What I learned from her as a mentor was to always be open and honest, to think and be prepared about what you're responding to and making sure you know your audience so that you are appropriate, to listen to others, whether it's your employee or if you're in a group having a discussion. Always listen to see and really listen and ask questions so you understand the scenarios and situations that you're going into. Have fun. Create an environment where your team wants to come to you and feels comfortable coming to you, but also, regardless if it's a positive situation or a more frustrating situation, having an open door policy. Sharing your knowledge. I think it's very important as a leader that you create an environment where people aren't afraid to ask questions, and that you share your knowledge so that they can continue to learn and you can learn, um, and help grow the organization overall. Without sharing your knowledge, everything becomes tribal and closed off, and you can't grow. So, to create a environment where people can grow and understand one another better, you need to be open, honest, share knowledge, share your ideas, and ask questions as much as possible. She taught me not only to be knowledgeable, but to share that knowledge and to be friendly and not to be afraid to speak your mind if it's something that really matters to you.